All right, guys, I'm back. It's Saturday, June 7th, and I got my hot batter matchups coming up. I have 5 of them for us, so we really can't recap what happened yesterday because at the taping of this video, the majority of the players are barely starting their game or haven't started yet. A lot of late starts, so let's just move on to these 5 that I absolutely love. All right, first one, Ketel Marte versus Nick Martinez. And Martinez, his last 3 starts, had a rough go of it. A .379 batting average allowed to left-handed batters. And when you look at Marte, over the last 10 days against right-handed pitchers, a .500 batting average is absolutely amazing with a decent sample size of 20 plate appearances. Okay, so I quickly looked at Outlier, try to find some props that Marte has been hitting pretty well. Okay, so hits. He's achieved a hit in 9 of his last 10 games. Hits, runs, RBIs over 1.5. He's done this in 8 of his last 10. And then runs, it shouldn't say over 1.5. That's way too much, right? That'd be big plus money. That's some alt line right there. It should say over 0.5. Just to record a run, he's done this in 7 of his last 10 games. Now, with Marte, he's in a game that's later today. So these numbers aren't going to be totally up to date. Some of these players I'm going to talk about, they got a game pending, if you will. But this is just a guide for all of us. So there's Marte. Marte. That's about it. Oh yeah, I want to talk about Nick Martinez. His sweet spot launch angle given up below average. He ranks number 218 of 372, 35% sweet spot launch angle given up. So I love that. So moving on, Christian Yelich versus Stephen Kolek. Now Kolek, 414 batting average to left-handed batters in his last 3 starts. So I'm loving that. Now Yelich, in the last 10 days to right-handed pitchers over the course of 18 plate appearances, he has a .412 batting average. Okay. Again, looking at Outlier, he's hit his hits 9 of his last 10 games. Hits, runs, RBIs over 1.5. He's achieved this in 8 of his last 10. And total bases going over 1.5. He's achieved this in 7 of 10. Again, Yelich has a game that hasn't started yet, so it doesn't reflect those numbers. Okay. So with Yelich, that's about it. I have a little sheet here with nothing extra for him. So Freddie Freeman versus Eric Fetty, a 382 batting average against to left-handed batters in the last 3 games. And Freddie Freeman has been hot against right-handed pitchers in the last 10 days. A 455 batting average on 24 plate appearances. And looking at his odds, to record a hit, 8 of 10. He's achieved it. Hits, runs, RBIs over 1.5. He's achieved this in 7 of his last 10 games. And then total bases over 1.5. He's achieved that in 7 of 10 games. So, again, Freeman is a late game also. Doesn't reflect what's going to happen in that game. And then with Freeman, just want to point out he is number 8 in the MLB in the sweet spot launch angle at 44.1% of the time. He's hitting that ball off the bat between 8 and 32 degrees, which, if you didn't know right now, is really good to do. It constitutes success, right, in terms of the best opportunity to record a hit. So moving on to J.P. Crawford versus Jack Kochanowicz. Kochanowicz, last 3 starts, a .317 batting average to left-handed batters. Crawford, in the last 10 days, to right-handed pitchers, 25 plate appearances. Man, a .522 batting average. But quickly looking at Outlier, the only prop that's worthwhile, at least that he had some good history, is just his hits. And it's a short little string. He hit 5 of 6. And the only reason why I'm bringing this forward is because of the 5 games where he recorded a hit, of the 6, they were all multi-hit games. Half of them were I think 2 of them were, there's 2 that were 3 hits. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, this guy's hot in the real short term So just wanted to bring this one up as well. Then we have Michael Busch versus Ketel Marte. Montero, a .429 batting average allowed to left-hand batters in his last 3 starts. And Busch, a .500 batting average last 10 days to right-handed pitchers on 21 plate appearances. And then again, just like Crawford, with Busch, the only thing that he's kind of had solid numbers is just to record a hit. He's done this in 8 of 10 via outlier. Quickly checked, and that's about it. We got to get to the other good batter matchups. But if you could kindly hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and put a W in the comments section if you have a little extra time. Help us with the algorithm. Push this out to other people. Okay, it'd be greatly appreciated. And also, if you're interested in joining a Discord that is absolutely free with a bunch of people in there, like-minded people sharing ideas and various things, just trying to help everyone make a little bit of money, you can go check that out. It's in the description of this video. All right, and here's the other good batter matchups for today. And as always, we want a batter. You got to at least have a 300 or higher batting average against the pitcher historically. And you got to be hot right now. You hitting? Because we need you to hit. Okay, so first up, Marcell Ozuna, the big bear, baby, taking on Logan Webb. 13 at-bats, 5 hits, a .385 batting average. Ozuna, at least a hit in 8 of his last 11 games. Then you got Carlos Santana versus Brown. 7 at-bats, 3 hits, a .429 batting average. Santana's hot. He's recorded a hit in at least 14 of his last 15 games. Ty France taking on Kevin Gausman. 10 at-bats, 3 hits, a .300 batting average. France, 13 of his last 14 games with at least a hit. You got Trevor Larnach against Kevin Gausman. 7 at-bats, 3 hits, a .429 batting average. And Larnach, 10 of his last 12 games with at least a hit. You got Julio Rodriguez versus Kochanowicz. 5 at-bats, 3 hits, a .600 batting average versus him. 7 of his last 10 games with a hit. Then you got Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Taking on Martinez. 3 at-bats, 2 hits. A home run, a .667 batting average. Gurriel, 11 of his last 12 games with at least a hit. Ozzie Albies versus Webb. 3 at-bats, 2 hits, a .667 batting average. Albies, 7 of his last 10 games with a hit. If you want to expand it out a little bit more, 17 of his last 20 with a hit, Albies. Then you got Bobby Hit Jr. versus Hauser. 3 at-bats, 2 hits, a .667 batting average. Witt Jr., 7 of his last 10 games with a hit. If you want to expand it out a little bit more, 12 of his last 15 with a hit. You got Kyle Schwarber versus Andrew Heaney. 5 at-bats, 2 hits, a .400 batting average. Schwarber has recorded a hit in 9 of 11 games. Then you got Manny Machado versus Jose Quintana. And you got 4 at-bats, 2 hits, a .500 batting average. And Machado, 8 of the last 10 games with at least a hit. And then you got Cal Raleigh versus Kochanowicz. 3 at-bats, 2 hits, a home run, a .667 batting average. Cal Raleigh, 9 of his last 10 games with at least a hit. So there you go. There are the other good batter matchups. If the 5 others aren't good enough for you. Oh, man. You got plenty to choose from. Just want to say I'll put what I'm doing in the pinned comment. And again, this is designed to just give you a bunch of opportunities for you guys to select from that fit your betting profile, which you like to do, not necessarily what I'm doing, but, I just put it there in case you're interested. Okay, so there you go. Just want to say I absolutely love every single one of you guys, and I'll just talk to you guys tomorrow.